Hey landlords, Dixie here, Queen of Student Housing. Just want to do a little brag on student housing. There's no evictions in student housing. Also no credit checks in student housing. So how can that be possible? Like those two don't even make sense for landlord life, right? Here's the reason. With the way I do student housing, I put all the tenants that are living in the house on one lease. They find each other, they know each other. I don't match make people. And they sign the lease and their parents co-sign the lease. So that gives me multiple guarantors for the lease, and the price on the lease is for the whole house. It is not just for what that one person wants to pay of the full price. So what happens is even if one person leaves or they sublease to another person or whatever that case may be, they get us the full amount of money every single month. They don't want their credit affected. The parents don't want their credit affected. So one person out of that group is gonna make sure you get paid all 12 months they live with you. So I had to do an eviction on a single family residential home outside of student housing. I was in court for a half a day waiting on my turn, not to mention the packet of stuff I had to put together to send to the attorney, and then the time the attorney had to put in to file all the things properly to get us to court. So I was just thinking to myself, man, if I had to do this as a day job and have evictions, I would just waste so much time in court making no money. And in that instance, I could have just had the attorney show up, but it ended up becoming, I had to testify on the stand and I had to wait my turn, and oh my gosh, nobody wants to do that. So that's if you're self-managing, right? Because I had to testify to the lease and all of those things. So anyways, it's a big brag for me. It's a perk of the business and I love it. No evictions in student housing and no time spent on credit checks. I have all that information if I were to need to, but it's just not necessary because the risk evaluation is that one person on that lease is gonna make sure you get paid no matter what. So that's a super cool perk, and if you're interested in more of that, go to dixiedecker.com and check out more of my free trainings.